Hey YouTube, Happy New Year. I think I'm going to be posting this on either the 31st or the 1st. Basically, this is a video, I always do this every year. Basically, a look back at the year. I look back at top shinies, top catches, top hundos, and best accomplishments on this channel. So we're going to do that now. Um, so I'll start with, 0 to 350 because I'm filming this on December 18th. And if you go to the first one here, Hoot Hoot, as you can see, um, that was actually caught on the thing, so maybe it's 49. Reshiram was caught on the first. Nope. This was caught on the 7th. Oh, no, I want to go, sorry, 51, not the other way around, but doesn't matter. Looks like I didn't catch anything on the first at that. Okay, so we have the age, which is good. So now we can now look up other stuff. So let's just start with 4 stars on the year. 48 of them. Anything that matters. Well, eventually community day there. I'll use that there. My Togedemaru, I got a hundo. I've used it at least once in the Ultra League. You probably shouldn't, but I will. 2 Pick-a-Pecks or whatever. I think my biggest one, I've been searching for this freaking Florges for years because I think that it is a very, very, very strong Pokemon to use in the Master League. And it's sort of the best legendary fairy to use in the Master League. So I finally got a hundo, instant maxed out there. Conqueror for Community Day was a hundo, so that's nice there. Grandos, I haven't built this up yet, but it's one of the best rock attackers in the meta. So I will eventually build that up. I've already had a couple hundo Rayquazas. I got another one. This one is an instant max out. So Dragon, like, put the Dragon Ascent on it, max out there. Walrein and Lugia. This was another hundo that I've been searching for, like all the Master League hundos, but Lugia and Rayquaza and Groudon from before are the only hundos that I have for the Master League. Otherwise, just sort of some whatever hundos here. Looks like I have a hundo Moltres. But yeah, nothing that really sort of matters in the hundo aspect. In terms of shiny, if you've been around from this channel for a while, you know I don't care about shinies. 156. This raid day, I got so lucky. I think I only did like 3 or 4 raids, and I got 3 shinies. So a couple legend Pokemon. I don't think there's any, like Gumi will get a community day eventually. Again, I'm not a shiny hunter, so there's nothing in here that I still don't have a shiny Pikachu, like a Pika Libre. Community ones I think are just cheating. Yeah, let me know if there's anything in here that you actually think is cool. Lots of Sableyes. A couple legendary shinies. But like a lot of community Pokemon. A lot of just Pokemon that either had days or were like higher chances of getting it. I guess this is a costume Pokemon. So costume Pokemon shiny there. But again, just a lot of community Pokemon. Actually, this Psyduck, I've been trying to get this Psyduck for a while. I just think the blue looks so cool. Between this and I got a bunch of them at the Kanto tour like years ago. The not the Rapidash, Ponyta. And then a couple more shiny Pikachu costumes. I swear I get all the shiny Pikachu costumes. That's it. In terms of the season this year was kind of interesting. Like, it's more of the channel that I actually want to talk about than the roundup stats here. 14 straight legend seasons. I'll probably hit legend this season. Like, I'd be surprised if I didn't. So yeah, the game itself has been on a decline. I feel like this year has been really interesting. I just see not a ton of shinies and hundos. I don't actually think I played a ton. I think this is the first year. I think there's a couple things to consider. I think this is the first year that I didn't actually play a ton. If you look at my overall stats, I only have 2,850 Pokemon. Actually, I only have 2,500 Pokemon. I have 2,050 for space. So I don't have a ton of Pokemon. I have not been grinding much. This year has just felt, I mean, I know a lot of people felt the game was off and just not hype and not fun. I think it was just like a combo of a bunch of things. A lot of other content creators like Mystic 7 already kind of called it out. I'm not even going to talk about the GBL aspect, which still after all these years have bugs. They've made move updates, which has brought in the GBL meta a bit, but like GBL still has a ton of bugs and stuff like that. But it's just like you remote raid nerfed that into the ground. And actually, that's an interesting one. Let's go. I can't go distance 500 because if I do 500, wait, 500 the other way. But then I have to go and age less than what I say, 351. Nope, less than 351. You're gonna get a lot from like, nope, I guess I did. Oh, I didn't put the minus on the 500. So this will go over 500. The problem is a lot of these are probably going to be in, okay, some of these are in Germany. Let me go the other way. This may be a Hamilton. Okay, so this will probably give you an accurate representation of my, you're going to have to ignore the Hamilton ones because I probably did those in Hamilton. But this will actually, if you look at the dates down here, this will give you an accurate representation of my remote rating this year. So within this year, distance over 500, because Hamilton's about 500 kilometers from here and I go home, so I could get some there. But outside of that, if you look at the legendaries that I've actually rated, I only have 16 here. I've traded some, so it's not like I've just did nothing, but the closest one is September, and then we have a Groudon in August, and a couple of these probably around August. Yeah, around Community Day, I definitely did some raids there. And then Xerneas, the ones that I need to still get Hundos for GBL. August. And then we're jumping. Did I just jump back like 5 months? I did. And that's not a mistake. That is the true definition of when I stopped. When did they do the remote raid nerf? That's probably when I stopped doing remote raids. I have a 5-month gap in remote raids. I have not bought remote raids since they've been nerfed. I only have remote raids that I've had in my, I haven't bought since they've been like nerfed, so I've only used the ones that I have, which is why you're seeing 4 raids since March. 4 remote raids since March, and it just like, that killed my remote rating. I think between that and just like these terrible rollouts of stuff people don't care about, Roots, Play, Mateo, like no one cares about this stuff, and I think that kind of killed the game. So between the remote rating and like just terrible rollouts of stuff and GBL being broken, I think the sort of vibe of Pokemon Go is at an all-time low, and it's affecting how I play, right? It's affecting what I do. So I'm not playing much this year. There were days where, and again, you guys already know, I'll talk about that on my channel and my life, but you guys know, like, I don't go grind raid hours. I don't go grind. I barely do community days. I don't grind raid hours or do spotlight hours because I got the kids. So it's just like, if there's an event that I can get out for when I'm around work, like I'm in the office 2 times a week, if I can walk around and do that, I'll do that. But there hasn't been anything where it's like, I have not had one moment this year where I said, I need to go and grind GBL. There's been absolutely nothing that has enticed me this entire year, which is actually like a change from previous years. Previous years, I feel like there was that stuff that pulled me in. But this year just wasn't. So between all the stuff that's happened with Pokemon Go and that, it's just like, it's been extremely low year. Excuse me. Low year for doing stuff in Pokemon Go. Hope that changes, but like, I'm not holding my breath. I've honestly like thought about like, I mean, I'm already going to take like I'll talk about that in a minute, like less videos out now, but I already thought about like, should I do like a different channel related to like more kids, not like a kids entertainment stuff, but like reviewing of like products and stuff like that, because it just seems like this game is just not, this lifeline is not much longer. So I don't know. In terms of the channel, I've already mentioned this in one of my videos, so many of you either did not reach that discussion part of the video or did not watch it. If you haven't heard this, if you have, you know where I'm going with this. So for those of you who don't know my schedule, I got 2 young kids, I got a full-time career job. I work from the office 2 times a week. I work from home 3 times a week. So every day I wake up at 6 a.m. I do my 5 battles in the morning, like 5 sets in the morning, or when I'm on the bus in the office. If I'm going to the office, I get on the bus at like 7. I do the rest of my battles on the bus. I work from like 8 to 4 to home by like 5, dinner, kids from 5:30 till 7:30 till I get like do their bath at 6:30, get them in bed at 7:30, edit videos from 8 to 9:30, shoot 1 or 2 videos from 9:30 till 10:30, upload them to YouTube, do it all again in the morning. I've been pumping out on average 2 videos a day for like 3 or 4 months now. I think there was a conscious decision when I saw, I think Yonkis do it, and I just saw the growth on his channel. I'm like, he's taken the quantity approach over quality in my opinion. And I think for him, and I think for GBL, it's actually a smart option, because what I have found is the GBL community is very small. Like, right, it's like how many, like what percentage of people who play GBL actually, like of who play Pokemon Go actually play GBL? Like 5%. It's a pretty small group of people, but it's a very loyal group of people. So it seems like for the videos, it doesn't matter if you put out 1, 2, or 3 a day, the same loyal group is going to watch all of them. And then you hope that you get picked up with the algorithm to grow with other people. And so from a YouTube sort of game perspective, the quantity over quality aspect of it is a smart strategy. And that's why I like to think that I still kept the quality, because I try to do more of like analysis on this channel as opposed to just like teams and battles. I actually try to analyze stuff, because I think I'm more like a teaching channel than I am like a showcaster channel. So that is why when I saw his strategy working, I started pumping out the two per. And I wonder if I can like show this without showing my revenue. I mean, the revenue is not much, like who cares? But in terms of, I want to do a 90-day. So on a 90-day period, my last 90-day period, it takes a while to actually like screen that, I'll shot it. But for last 90 days, I have 1.1 million views, 90,000 watch time, and 1900 new subscribers. And compared to the previous 90 days, that's 29% more views, 21% more watch hours, and 16% more subscribers. And if you look at my last 365 days, yeah, so it's probably, where did I start going hard? If you go to the 365 day view, my views are up to 3.2 million, 85% increase, watch time 105% increase, but the subscriber count is only at 6,700, which is actually the same as before. So that's kind of it. That actually summarizes this very well. I'm pumping out content two times a day for the last like 3 months essentially. My views up a ton. My watch time up a ton. My revenue up a ton. The subscribers about the same. And it's just like the game, like there's not enough of a potential growth out there to like justify trying to like grind to, like I'm almost at, I'll be at over 19,000 by the time this goes live, because I'm almost at 18,900 now. So I'll be at 19,000 by the time this probably goes live. But there really is, I've averaged like 600-700 subscribers for the past like couple of years now. So it's like, when I'm going to hit 100K, like 10 years from now, actually not even, that would only be like 80,000 if we keep this rate up, which we won't. So, and the revenue, I like people like always like, how much do you make? How much do you make in revenue? In the last 365 days, pumping out 3.2 millions of views, 272,000 hours of watch time, I made about 1/8 of what I do in my career, like job. Again, I'm pretty high. I've been working in my career for 10 years and I'm pretty high on that trajectory. So I make like pretty good money. Not amazing money, but like I'm definitely pretty I'm definitely up there. So this is not any sort of like other guys like Yonkis and Homes like they're and other guys are doing this like full time. This is their full time job. This is a side gig for me. This is nothing that I need to worry about. If this income stream goes away, it's not going to affect me. So based on my schedule and based on the state of the game and based on the limited growth I see moving forward with this channel, it just doesn't make sense for me to continue pumping out 2 videos a day. I'll probably give up, if I had to guess how much I'm giving up, if I do like 1 video a day as opposed to 2, I'll probably lose, if I get like 3,000 to 4,000 on a video, let's say times 20 videos is like, let's say 3,000, 60,000 views. And then you do like 60,000 views. If you want just a guess of how much, actually in the beginning, so YouTube pays, it's called revenue per mile. It's basically how much you get per 1,000 views on a long form video, not a short form. Shorts don't count. But they pay at the beginning of the year in like January, February, March, it's like $4 per 1,000 views. And then come like December, they pay like $7 per 1,000 views. So if I'm losing 60,000 views in January, so divide that by 1,000. So you're basically timesing 60 by 4. I'm losing like $240, and on the back end, I'd be losing close to like $420 a month. And then, so that would affect view count. I also think it would affect subscribers, but again, subscriber growth is very inconsistent. So I got 6,700 subscribers in the last like year. Maybe I get like, instead of, if I don't put out 2, maybe I get like 6,000, at worst 5,000, but it's like, is that going to make a huge difference? Probably not. And what do I trade off? I get off like, it probably takes me from the, I'm going to do my battles anyways, so those don't count. But if you consider like the battles that I do, the editing the battles and uploading and editing the stuff here, it probably takes like half an hour of editing. It takes 20 to 30 minutes to shoot, so that's an hour. It takes another like 10 to 15 to upload, another 10 to 15 to do like titles and thumbnails and stuff like that. So I'm probably at this rate, and I'm very like efficient at this now at this point, but that's still like hour and a half to 2 hours. So if I chop out 20 videos a month at 2 hours per video, I've now just gained 40 hours of free time. I don't think I have 45 hours of free time in a year right now, right? So getting that extra time will be useful. So all that to say is you'll probably be seeing less videos from me, and it's just a combo of just the state of the game, state of my life, just being tired, just that, all that stuff. So some days you may still get 2 videos, but I'm going to try and substitute videos with like working out or just like relaxing and taking a break, as opposed to grinding all the time. So that is it. That's the state of the game. That is the state of my channel. Yeah, hope that was helpful, or hope you just enjoyed listening to it. Thanks for the support throughout this year. I think one thing I also do that other content creators don't do is actually like look at all the comments and try to address as many as they can. Like I said, I work at a computer all day, so it's easy for me just to like check my comments every like 15-20 minutes and just like heart and respond. But then like once it gets to like late afternoon at nighttime when I'm like with the kids and already working on the next videos for the next day, then I probably don't look at them as much. But that's it. Thanks for watching. I've already probably posted, I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'm definitely posting this on the last. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a Ask Me. I want to do like an Ask Me Anything video because I think it'd be fun just to like get to know me. So stay tuned for that if I haven't already posted it. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.